In the night, Cleveland Shelby gonna be alright. You gotta come on. In the morning, in the night, Cleveland Shelby gonna be alright. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel, and everybody be alright. Well, I made a little girl, I said, what's your name? She said, back on, Jack, I'm playing your game. I don't like your looks and I don't like your style, but if you can pay the price, twist about for a while. I said, oh, wait a minute, baby, get off my case. I don't make with no refugee from the human race. Don't want to fight and I don't want to scuffle. You know what I will do? What do you do? I'm on it, mosey on along to do that Cleveland shuffle. In the morning, in the night, Cleveland shuffle gonna be alright. You got a Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel, and everybody be alright, be alright. Oh.
See if I can make that. That'll be interesting. Here we go, like that. I'm trying to see around it. Wait a minute. Don't do that. There we go. How's that look? And we just do it like that. Not bad, huh? Oh, Friday night. Come on in. I'm getting ready to have a beer. And actually, I'm going to do a little of the rare breed. Little shout of the rare breed. How are you tonight? Welcome. Friday night. Perch Church, Conjugational, Alien Fish Fry, Jubilation, Jamboree, and whatever else we can think of. All right. We got a little Cleveland Shuffle going on here. It's one of my older songs. Kind of becoming the theme. Like, let's see here now. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Good to see you. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all. Let's see who's coming in the house here today. Marty Taylor. First time. First guy. Hope all is well. Yeah, all is pretty well. Yeah, you know. Weather getting pretty good and all. And we're just hanging out. Mike Benedict in Sarasota. So we got Michigan and Florida represented. I heard a good one last week that if Florida and California had sex, the child would be Texas. That sounds pretty good. It makes sense. Yeah, right on, man. Anyway, Mike Benedict, Marty Taylor, and it looks like that's it. Just us. I see 12 people eyeballing. Well, maybe you might want to say hi if you come in. Here we go. Steve Gazdick. Cheers, Steve. Jim Kovacs. Happy Friday. It is a happy Friday. Let me turn this down just a little bit there. There we go. Oh, there's Lois. Rick says he can see for miles and miles. Lois, you have certainly had your hands full with everything recently. I'm glad to hear that Rick is doing well and that you're doing well. I don't know, maybe you can have a drink with me. Who would know, right? Michelle and the doggies, all right. Everybody's good. My grandson Noah has his first Holy Communion on Sunday. That's right. We're all excited about that. Looking forward. I won't be telling any dirty jokes at the church. Maybe at the party afterwards. You know. Amy Brookins, hello from Marion, Ohio. All right. Yeah. So we got Jim, Amy, Steve, Grace, and Marty, and a few other people. I just can't see their names here yet. Well, all right. I have been waiting. I mean, there's some days I just can't wait, but there's some days I got to get my little sound effects thing going here. Yeah, right. I've got The Kentucky Bourbon Barrel. Kentucky bourbon shines on its own kind of light. The Mongo method, Cayman Islands, how to open with a cigarette lighter if you don't have a bottle opener. One try. Come on, let's get it on the first try. I don't feel like I have the right leverage. There we go. Almost hit little Mike back there. Hey, little Mike. Hey, how you doing? And then you got to have your frosted schooner glass, your big glass, your fish bowl. We call them here in Cleveland, Ohio, fish bowls. Toledo probably too. And then we pour it ever so slowly as we tip the glass and get ready for a Friday Perch church at the evening. But you know what? We're gonna give it a little ooh la la. Do you know why? Because Jazz Fest is going on down in Nolens, and I'm gonna show you some pictures. We're gonna talk a little bit about jazz, tell you about it. I've been there several times, and there's nothing like Jazz Fest in New Orleans because it's not all jazz. Although I love jazz, and we listen to our share of it. Anyway, before we get in, oh no, that's the thing I hate about these bottles. With the cork, with the wood, it breaks off in there. Oh, man. Now what? I don't have a corkscrew. I hate it when stuff interrupts my drinking. Well, maybe what we'll do is I know I shouldn't do that. Hold on. You guys don't mind if I do this, right? Okay. Jim Kovacs. All right, I'm going to see if I can do this delicately without that ain't gonna happen. I got a feeling I'm gonna be having cork in me drink. Oh yeah, there it goes, breaking down now. Come out of there. I'm just so used to stuff going wrong anymore all the time. You just expect it. That's a great thing about getting older. You learn to roll with it. Because you can't let the stuff upset you. Now, you can't let the world make you crazy the way it is here. All right, we're going to pour a little pour. We're going to get ready for Friday night. We're going to see what's going on. I want to know what's going on with you and where you're at. But first, there's no way I'm going to drink all this. I've been imbibing in the brown stuff a little bit more often than I should lately. I'm going back to my roots. The Mad Dog roots. Mike Mad Dog Adams here. All right. Can I get an amen? Mike Mad Dog Adams, preaching my Perch Church philosophy of life that every day above ground is a good day. Friday evening, can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a social? Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi, ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. 1, 2, 3, Ufa. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, I'm bad. I got a sound effects machine. You know what? Do I do the first? All right. Oh man, I'm telling you, I love that Kentucky bourbon ale because it's so strong. All right, a little wild turkey with the cork in it. Hold on, I can do better than that. Watch this. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ziggy zaggy. Woo! Oh. Mamma mia! Yikes! Wow. Yeah, my brother-in-law Ken gets me some different whiskeys and got me some wild turkey rare breeds and woo, that good stuff. Strong as hell. Well, what are we celebrating? Now, T.R. Himberg is in the house. Cliff Cater, still alive. Hanging in there, aren't we all? T.R. Rick and Tracy Himberg. Hope we're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I am. Pretty good week, actually. I mean, all things considered, the weather's good. Got some stuff done. And we had a lovely show at the Crow's Nest last Sunday, Marblehead, and just a great time all around. So we're getting ready now. I'm not, I have no live shows this weekend. Next weekend, as you can see right down here at the bottom of the scroll, is the beginning of my 45th year banging on my guitar, telling jokes, singing songs, embarrassing myself week after week in public because I have no shame. You can't have any shame if you're in the entertainment business. I mean, it's not like I'm doing an OnlyFans page, is it? OnlyFans. All right. But I really don't have much prepared, so maybe I'll just grab the guitar. Let's see. Say hi to Mimi. How you doing, Mimi? I was looking at a picture. I almost posted a picture of you and the TV and me on the TV that you had sent me. And I hope your family's well. Budnick, Kathy Przinski, Larry and I said hi. Be home Sunday. Beautiful. Yeah, man. Cliff's in Noble, Tucky. Here's one for Noble, Tucky. We might have to do a little Guernsey County green tonight. Yeah, I took Monday. Cousin Randy, my buzzing cousin Randy from Youngstown came up, and we made the little loop. We went to Tony Paco's. If you've never had Tony Paco's, and if you have it for the first time, try to make sure that you have it at the place on Front Street. I believe that to be the original. I'm not 100% certain. But it's just, it's an old beer garden. And the sausage, the hot dogs, Tony Paco's hot dogs, they're not hot dogs. They're Hungarian sausages, man. They're good. But you know what? I never realized that they cut them in half. So you really get half a sausage. They cut it lengthwise. But boy, they slot that chili on there and all those trimmings. And of course, you got Tony Paco's pickles and pickles and peckers. Wait a minute. Tony Paco's pickles and peckers. That's going to be something new. Oh, hey, the wild turkey's doing its job. Hello, are you in there, Mr. Personality? Here, come on out. Come on, join me. It's Friday night. We got some friends here. We got to entertain everybody. Pickles and peckers, David. Why? I got to write that down. I can use that somewhere. Tony Paco's pickles and peckers. I just like saying it. It rolls off your tongue so easily. Chug that sucker. Cliff, you want to live vicariously through the dog like so many of y'all do. Not you guys. You guys got your own excitement, but there's a lot of people, they live through us, right? They see what kind of fun we have, the kind of life we live. And they go, you know what? I'd like to get a little of that action myself, Hey, all you got to do is just try to be happy. Work at being happy because this whole system ain't designed for you to win. It ain't designed for you to succeed. You, me, any of us. But we have the opportunity to be creative and clever and work hard, and we can achieve. So, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. But Marty Taylor's working on his 4th Canadian Club and Co. Marty, by the way, I saw a video. I know a lot of people don't. I've been studying philosophy the last several years, and actually, I really enjoy it. It really helps, especially early in the morning. You get up and you do some philosophical, and you don't even have to read because you got everything on YouTube. Although I do like to read books, but I'll throw on some philosophy. I was thinking of you because I was watching something about Schopenhauer this morning. Schopenhauer. Actually, it was late last night, and it was advice on women from Schopenhauer, who I believe was an 18th century philosopher. Correct me if I'm wrong. He had a lot to say on women. Very wise stuff. I'm going to send you the link, Marty, because I think it's something you need to, you would appreciate hearing this. So give you a good perspective, Marty. He's back in Grosseal from New Orleans. Hey, man, you went down to New Orleans? You didn't do Jazz Fest? KJ Tid, looking forward to the first RHB show. Yeah, me too. Yeah. 45 years, first show. I'm looking forward to it. Next Saturday, I hope you can all make it. However many of you can make it. I realize, you got to get on the ferry or plane or something, come over to the island. But it's worth it. It really is, because there's nothing like getting over on the island, having some fun. It's the minute your foot sets on that rock, the first thing that comes into your head is, hey, I need a drink. And right to the bar. See, we know that. We know that everybody thinks that. It's the aura of the island. But yeah, coming up next Saturday, May 10th, and I'm starting later this year than I normally. I had some people that were troubled by it or bothered by it or just curious. Um, because usually the last Saturday in April is my opening day. And this year, the way Easter fell and other, I don't know. I don't make the rules. So they opened up a little bit later than they normally do. They opened up on the last weekend in April at the Roundhouse Bar. But everything, it always takes May to, nothing is really completely ever together in May anyway. It takes May just to get the machine humming again, get everybody ready, get those golf carts tuned up. God dang, I hate those golf carts. I don't know about you. I always get stuck behind, Langham Road, 2.5 miles. I always get stuck behind the guy that doesn't know where the hell he's going. And all the way down, he's riding with his directional on, his right-hand directional. I know full well that he gets to the end of Langham, he has to turn left, and he's going to turn left while he has the right directional on. They all do it. They all freaking do it. Can't stand the golf carts. Makes people a lot of money, though. I'll say that. That's what I should do is just buy a bunch of them. Yeah, the hell with it. People tick me off, man. I was a landlord twice. I had a place I was renting out twice, and I said, you know what? I don't want to be a landlord. People irritate me. I don't want to rent out my shit. The golf carts. If I owned the golf carts, I'd be like following them around or something. Anyway, thank you, KJ. KJ Tid. That sounds like you'd be a singer. KJ Tid and the Tidwells. Yeah. Lois Camper. JD Vogel. JD, you put a smile on my face because I know that you always make such a to-do about how much you enjoy being here for this. As you all do. And I appreciate it. It's like our little get-together. Perch Church Conjugation of Love on a Friday night. We're here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, as the great philosophers in Trooper once said, the Canadian poets. Laura Lynn Hyatt, can't hear you because you're in a crowded bar in Cocoa Beach, but I miss you and we'll see you this summer. Well, here, I'll show you something here at Cocoa Beach. Tell everybody we said, hey, at Cocoa Beach, and every day above ground is a good day. I'm surprised they let you turn me on there. Yeah, bet you always turn me on now. Went to the oldest bar in the country, 1722, Lafitte's. Made and owned by Jean Lafitte, once by a pirate. Yeah, I happen to be familiar with that. And Dennis, how you doing? Dennis Butler. Hey, good to see you. Traders Days are happening now this weekend. The Outlaw Flea Market. Bowling pins, golf clubs, moonshine guns, and goats. Moonshine guns and goats. That sounds like a song, man. Moonshine guns and goats riding around in the back seat of a Chevy Vega. The only thing that could be better is a Gremlin, if you had a Gremlin. Remember those? Remember the AMC, the Gremlins, and the Pacers? AMC had all those novelty vehicles that were fun to drive. And a time you should not miss and certainly won't forget. Cliff, do you remember the Hog and Holler Festival down in Noble County there? They had a few of them at, I think it was Pilcher's Sawmill on his mountain there. Oh, man, we played that thing one time, and we had some State Highway Patrol came up to check it out. It was a 3-day festival all night long. Wild shit. And the State Highway guys came up, and somebody one of the bikers threw a live turkey in the back of the squad car, in the police car. It's just pretty funny. You had to be there, I guess. Michelle, Zach, Noah, everybody's good. Everybody's good here. Thank you for asking. Happy FYA, Mad Dog. Good to see you. Lori Whitaker, how are you, girl? All right. And let's see. Did I miss anybody? Amy Brookins from Marion. We already, all right. Well, let's see what the heck is going on around here. Anyway, I was telling you this is Jazz Fest. You know what? Let's do a couple songs, and because I'm starting to get into the mood. Perch Church philosophy of life, my friends, that every day above ground is a good day. Ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy. Hoi hoi hoi. I'm just fine. Oh, man, wild turkey. I won't be doing too many of those, boys. What kind of proof is that? Hold on, here's my old man glasses, my reading glasses. This is what's coming down. I don't know. It's not that strong. I mean, it's, oh, wait, yes, it is. Who am I kidding? I thought it said 86. It says, come back here, 116. No, not really. That doesn't say 116 proof. 86. I can't read anymore. 86.8. Strong enough for me, Buck. Strong enough for me. Well, I'll say this. I do enjoy drinking with my Facebook friends. Oh. So welcome on a Friday night. A couple of songs. We say hello. A couple of socials. Yeah. Let me know if you can hear it. Oh, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Hey, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Now, everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. Yeah, you don't even have to shower. And it's always happy hour. Happy hour. When you're drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again, drinking with your Facebook friends. Help me out at home. Oh, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends, drinking with my Facebook friends. Hey, everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. You don't even have to shower. And it's always happy hour. When you're drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again, drinking with the Facebook friends. I went downstairs to my office, got on the internet. Who I was gonna find around here, anybody's bet. Well, up there on that computer screen, and much to my surprise, there were people showing dirty pictures, telling great big lies. Here they were drinking with their Facebook friends. What? Drinking with their Facebook friends. Quality time with a bottle of wine. You can stick it where the sun don't shine. If you don't like my friends, hey, don't come around here again. Drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook friends again. Drinking with my Facebook friends. You poke me, I'll poke you. That's the kind of stuff we like to do. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Hey, I'm just kicking back at the Marble Shack with a big fat doobie and a bottle of Jack. Oh, if you don't like my friend, yeah, don't come around here again. Drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook friends again, drinking with my Facebook friends. One more time, everybody. Oh, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. Oh, you don't even have to shower. Why, you could get drunk and stoned at the top of the Eiffel Tower. You're drinking with a Facebook, drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again. Drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking. with my Facebook friends. Oh yeah. Yeah, Friday night with my Facebook friends. Here, give me a C, a bouncy C. I don't know I kind of like the bouncy C. Give me a C, a bouncy C. Oh, well, was it good for you? I'm trying to decide what direction we should go in. Do we have any requests? Jim Kovacs, happy Friday. Kathy Perzinski, Larry B. You know who we're missing? We're missing Jim Johnson and Jennifer. Tim and Jennifer. Do we have, okay, well, here we go. Hello, Monday. Hello, holiday. Is that Linda Landacre out there? And Colleen Gretchko. There she is. How you doing, Linda and Colleen? How you girls doing? Jeff Fork. You know what, Jeff? That's nice of you to say that. Always good on a Friday night. Mad Dog, see you at the round soon. Yeah, we're going to start up there, as I was saying. The turkey weighed 70 proof. The Hog Festival was Hog and Holler Festival. That's right. All right. Well, here's one. Here's one of my own songs. Let's see. Yeah, there's a cabin on the shoreline in a cool summer breeze. I'll be sitting there, old easy chair with a piece of my Highland dream. It's sundown. I got sundown Friday evening, man, the work week under my belt. Making my way down the old freeway just like everyone else. But tonight's gonna be different. I won't be coming home. Yeah, the truck all packed, ain't coming back. I'm gonna follow that sun and roam. Sundown Friday evening, man, I'm feeling good. Got the greatest feeling, like I knew I would when I said goodbye. Gonna make a new life. Now when the mill shut down, I thought I'd drown in a river of pity and tears. Thought I got robbed by a dirty old job that took away my best years, but I didn't realize a blessing in the skies. Yes, sundown Friday evening, oh man, I'm feeling good. Got the greatest feeling, like I knew I would when I said goodbye. Gonna make a new life. Oh, there's a cabin on the shoreline in a cool summer breeze. I'll be sitting there in an old easy chair with a piece of my Highland dream. Got the sundown Friday evening, yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I've got the greatest feeling, yeah, like I knew I would when I said goodbye. Gonna make a new life, said goodbye. Gonna make a new life, said goodbye. Gonna make a new life. Yeah, there's a cabin on the shoreline, sundown. Sundown Friday evening, another one of the great Mad Dog hits. They just keep on coming. When we first met my lady friend. Hold on, let me get this thing in tune. As if it would matter. But let me just That's the one. Just a little loud. When we first met, my lady friend did damn near everything. She wasn't shy, was a happy guy, much pleasure she did bring. While we'd party all night long, they'd go out to Denny's for a treat, or Sambo's, or Best Western. The things are bad, I've got mad. Willie's Pea Hut. 'Cause now she don't eat meat. She don't eat meat. Says it ain't right. She won't stick none of it in her mouth, won't take a bite. It may be rare, it may be fried, oh, but it just don't go inside. I must repeat, I'm not complete. She don't eat meat. Now, I like meat. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't even mind if it's got a little fat. All meat can be my favorite dish if it don't smell like tuna fish. I must repeat, I'm not complete. She won't eat meat. She says her body is a temple. Well, yes, that may be true. I say do unto others as they do under you. She don't eat meat. Says it ain't fair. She won't chew on anything that can grow hair. I said, hey, baby, you gotta try it. She says, it just don't fit my diet. I must repeat, I'm not complete. She don't eat meat. She don't eat meat. Yes, I'm alone. She won't eat nothing that has to have a bone. I just made that up. That was pretty good. Well, it was okay. I said, hey, babe, you gotta try it. She says, it just don't fit my diet. I must repeat, I'm not complete. She don't eat meat. I'm not complete. Yeah, she don't eat no, she don't eat no, she don't eat no meat. Yeah, the She Don't Eat No Meat song. That's one that you haven't heard me do in a long time, if ever. Mike Mad Dog Adams right here. Perch Church Conjugation of Love, Friday evening. We're celebrating Friday. We're celebrating the joy of life on a Friday evening. Nonsense, silliness, a couple of songs. See now, what could make this better for me? Because, it's really, when it comes right down to it, it's all about, well, if I could hear you singing, that would be the thing. If I could hear, maybe I could put you on, like I can get like 25, I think I can get 25 different people on, which we don't have 25 people here. So I have plenty of room. I could put everybody on and we can all sing together. We'll have to try that. We'll have to try to set that up sometime. I think that could be a lot of fun, because I mean, it's here I am sitting alone in the basement. My producer's upstairs. Michelle's upstairs listening in on the iPad and probably reading and making plans for Noah's communion on Sunday. My little grandson, Noah, 8 years old already. Can you believe that? And Zach, 6. Yeah. Yeah. They try to keep the boys away from me, but they can't. All right, a little Friday night cheer to help the songs go down a little better. Let me check up here. And Pig Point. That's right. Cliff Gator says Pig Point. Asked us earlier, Jeff Fork. I always love Jeff Fork here, man. Lena, where's Lena? Tony Daly. Hey, Tony. What's shaking, brother? A Johnny Cash song for Lois. Lois, I didn't know if you wanted to say anything about your brother, but since you brought it up here, I'm sorry to say that we all here in the Perch Church Conjugation offer our condolences to Lois and Rick and on the loss of Lois's brother just the other day. Sorry to hear about that. To your brother. Oh, yeah. All right, Marty, Marty, enough with the alligator stuff. I just, I, all right, I have a special. Do I have the picture for you, Marty? Let me see if I got it here. No, you don't get the perch. No. Wait a minute. I had a special picture for Marty. Oh, gosh. It's not here now. I'll have to bring it up next time. Yes, it's the alligator picture. It's we have the alligators and the alligator story. I have nothing with reptiles here right now. But we have inspiration, right? Because if you don't know where Put-in-Bay is, it's on my face. It's my bicycle seat. No, there it is, right up there. I'm gonna bring this up way up now. If you look over I wish I did a pointer, and I say that every damn show. But maybe I just do too many things. That could be it too. And then I shut down and do nothing but watch YouTube for 12 hours. But I'm learning stuff, Anyway, Put-in-Bay, western basin of Lake Erie. Good fishing this year. They are killing them. Pooh Bear, my buddy, one of the number one fishing charter cats in the area, been around a long time. They're killing them out there. I've seen the pictures. They're bringing them back. So get your fishing in. Western basin of Lake Erie is the shallow part of the lake, and the fishing gets pretty good once that water warms up. Even when it's out, they do the ice fishing if there's ice. Because if the fishing ain't good, you know what? I'm going to do that one. Let me take this down, because we had a group of fishing guys come in for the launch party at the Crow's Nest, and ended up being seated right down. Oh man, I can't get this off. Here we go. Wait a minute. They ended up being seated right down in front of me. And I could tell that they were just, they were out fishing all day. They weren't camouflage, right? And I always mess with the fishermen, especially if they're wearing camouflage, because that's my question. Why do people go and fish? Why do fishermen wear camouflage? The fish can't see me now. It just seems like a silly thing, but I don't know if there's a practical reason or not. I kind of suspect it just looks cool. Getting up early in the morning when it's still dark and it's cold, and you get into those grungy old camo pants and coat, and you get your gloves and doing manly and womanly things. You can't say manly anymore. But I used to do that when I was younger. I loved fishing, man. That's all my brother Kevin and we fished a lot, man. All up and down Lake Erie and northern Ohio and everything. But I haven't been out much. I haven't been, but they're killing them. They're doing great. So for anybody that likes fishing, one thing I can say is, if the fishing ain't good, the drinking's going to be better. He came up to the island to have himself a time, try to get his head together, maybe drink a little wine. He's been there now for 3 days. He's grown himself a beard. His divorce finally came through time to get a little weird. And if the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. You got lucky last night, couldn't get any wetter. Happy as a guy can be. Lord, he's glad he's free. Fishing ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Oh yeah. Fishing ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Well, she came up to the island just to have herself a ball. Well, she told her old man she was going shopping at Sandusky Mall. Been there now for 3 days. Oh, I don't think that's odd. She's got a fishing buddy. His name is Fishing Rod. And if the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Lucky last night, couldn't get any wetter. Happy as a girl can be. Lord, she's glad she's free. That's right, if the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Oh yeah, if the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Well, they both both came up to the island 'cause their marriage hit the skids. There was too much trouble back at home, too many goddamn kids. They've been here now for 3 days, they think they're back in love. But when they fool around this time, they're gonna use a glove. If the fish ain't good, drink it's gonna be better, better, better. Lucky last night, can't get any wetter, wetter, wetter. Happy as people can be, Lord, they're glad they're free. If the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. If the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Oh yeah, if the fish ain't good, drinking's gonna be better. Yeah. Woo. Everything's in C tonight for some reason. I don't know why. Some days it's in G, sometimes D, E if I want to do manly. I feel manly. And E chord is a manly chord, you know. And you do the blues. D is a good blues chord too, but it's a little bit different if you down tune, if you detune it and do your blues. But yeah, certain chords just lend themselves to a certain feel for, you know, and I'll change the keys of the songs that I'm doing, especially because I'm doing story songs a lot and songs with hooks that everybody knows so that they can sing along if they. And there's just certain keys that are better for that than others, you know, depending on the song. Yeah. Welcome to Cleveland. Let's see what else we got. I like my. Or should we chat a little bit about? I want to tell you about the Jazz Fest. I got some pictures I want to show you. I want to show you who plays. There's nothing like it, man. It's like a Woodstock for people who have a couple of bucks. No, that would be Coachella. It's no Coachella. It is probably the best run concert that I've ever been to. That has so many. The festival, the New Orleans Jazz Fest, has over a dozen stages going simultaneously. And I forget how many tens of thousands of people are there each day. 12 or 14 stages, all different types of music, from rock and roll to Cajun and Zydeco and country and Australian and African, and every stage has a theme. And for instance, my favorite stage is the Fidodo stage. Yeah, it's a French thing, Fidodo. And they have, who did I see on Fido? Kevin Kaufman is probably sitting at the Fidodo stage right now. I should be getting ready to wrap it up, I guess. Because it starts at noon, 11 o'clock or noon, goes to 8 o'clock. And you just wander around. Once you're in there, you just wander around all these different stages. And it's a cultural thing, too. Even though I saw Kid Rock first time I saw him was at New Orleans Jazz Fest. So they have the big, huge stage, the big festival stage. And Jimmy Buffett. And you know what? I'm curious. Let's see who's there tonight. And they are broadcasting live on WWOZ if you want to listen right now. I know that the Fidodo stage right now had Clifton Chenier and Marcia Ball together and some other guests. And I saw Steve Earle on Fidodo and Lost Country Ramblers, things like that. All right, let me see if I can show that, because if you love music, you should know about this. This is bucket list, this thing. I'm going back, but let me tell you, don't go on a Saturday, all right? Because unless you really want to see that big name, because they have the big, huge stage, which is Jimmy Buffett, Stones, Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen, that kind of thing. But then you got all these other stages of various sizes in various parts. It's on the old racetrack in New Orleans, man. And if that wasn't good enough, the food is freaking awesome, incredible. Festival New Orleans food, these people are judged every year before they can set up a stand. The standards of the standards are very high, and the food is wonderful, man. All kinds of crazy stuff. Bucket list, the New Orleans Jazz. I'm going to take you to show you a little bit right now if I can pull this up. Some of my little exercises here to let's see. Here we go. All right. This should give you an idea. The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. That's right. Now, if I can just get to where I want to go with this, it'll be all right. Here we go. We'll show you some pictures. I'm going to show you the pictures. Look at it. Look at how big that is. That's the big stage right there. If you can see, you can't see it, can you? Hold on, wait a minute. There it is, right there. Look at that. There's New Orleans in the background. And this goes on the last weekend in April, the last four, from Thursday or Wednesday, I think, through Sunday, either Wednesday through Sunday or Thursday through Sunday, the last weekend in April and the first week in May, as you can see right there. And it's just an incredible party. And I mean party. They are having some serious fun out there. Let's see who's on right now. Let's see who's there today. Let's see. We're going to go to the schedule. Let's see. Do I have Friday up? I should have Friday up, right? Here it is. Friday, April 25th. Starts at 11 a.m. And on the festival stage, okay, so we got the Gentilly stage, the Congo Square stage. The Congo Square stage has a lot of the African, Caribbean influences. The idea behind the Jazz Fest in New Orleans is that any music that is influenced by New Orleans music or New Orleans music is influenced by, is represented. They have acts from all around the world. So you won't even recognize the names of some of these. But it's the best. It's the best of whoever they are in that field. There's no hacks. There's no waiting list to get in for performers to play on this thing. And you can see by the schedule here that there's all. Let's look at the Casey Musgraves. Cheap Trick is tonight on. They're on right now. Cheap Trick on the Friday night. Gladys Knight, remember, without the pips, she's pipless. Walter Trout, kick-ass blues cat, man. And we're just brushing over this, and this goes on for weeks, the whole day. I like to go on Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, and then on Sunday, maybe Friday if it's not going to be too big. Like I would have went today probably, but I've seen Cheap Trick a bunch of times. So you got the Blues Tent. Yeah, Walter Trout. That's who's there right now. Who's there tomorrow night. You know what? Let me just buzz down here. The Secret Six Jazz Band and all these bands that you've never heard of. You'll go and watch. You'll be a fan. You'll be buying crap from them. That's it. The Fado stage. That's like I said. That's who they get today. The Iguanas. Oh my God. Rosie Ledette. Bordian. And who else? Buckwheat Zydeco Jr. We used to see his dad all the time. Buckwheat Zydeco. And I bet that's great. Spy Boy and Three Storm Mardi Gras Indians. You got to see the Mardi Gras Indians, man. The Mardi Gras. Let me just indulge me. Oh, we're looking at April 25th. Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll get to it. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay. Are you still with me? Let me see if you're still with me. Well, we still got a few people here. Yeah. Jim Cater, Fido Do. I did not see three. Oh, that's hilarious. Fido Do. Did you see Three Dog Night? Nice. Kenny Milady says the best thing about Jazz Fest was all the great musicians, and then went out to see Pete Fountain at night. It was magical. Yeah, Pete Fountain, man. He was one of the old New Orleans stalwarts. You ever see the statue they have of Pete Fountain there down on Bourbon Street with Al Hurt, I believe, and Louis Armstrong, and I think they have one of Chris. I'm trying to think of her name. Chris. She just passed away not too long ago. But you know what? There's players on the street in New Orleans that make me want to throw away every instrument I have and never pick it up again. That's how good they are, and it's one of the reasons to go. And just and you'll go. Marty Taylor had some great oysters and crawfish. Oh yeah, well food, nothing like it, huh? What else? Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. I don't know what the hell that would be. Everybody trying to make a buck, I'll tell you right now. Lois's brother. Yeah. God bless you, Lois. All right, let's see who's on right now. I'm just curious. All right, Friday, May 2nd, right now. The Fabulous Thunderbirds. Oh, the T-Birds, man. I wonder if that's the original lineup with Jimmy Vaughn and Fran. And I just posted a picture of me and the Thunderbirds and Stevie Ray Vaughan at one of their shows back in the 80s. I just posted it on Facebook yesterday. Right now, Clifton Chenier and CJ Chenier, Sonny Landreth. Great steel guitar player. Great steel. Sonny Landreth, man, he makes that thing. It's unbelievable what he can do. And who else? And you got a gospel tent. I personally love Irma Thomas is wonderful. So anyway, you get the idea. You can see what I'm trying to share with you here. And it's a cultural thing too, I mean, there's here. Look at these posters. If you've never been to New Orleans and you like music, if you don't like music, it might not be worth the trouble. But if you love music, there's no better place to be. Maybe Putin Bay in the summertime. But the level of musicianship is the best in the world in New Orleans. They really are. That's Louis Prima. There's our guy, Louis Prima. I love Louis. There's Aaron Neville. Look at these posters. That's a good poster, Aaron Neville. There's Jimmy Buffett. Look at these posters. Who else is in here? Fats Domino, Jerry Lee. Holy cats. Got them all. Anyway, that is my request, my wish. My one wish is that you all get the chance to go to the New Orleans Jazz Festival. It's not cheap. It's not expensive to get into the festival. It's the flying down there, the hotel, the dining. So, I mean, you can, but you get a bus ride and a concert ticket. Now, I don't know how much it is now, though. It's been about 5 years since I've been there. But it was like, I don't know, $78 or $89 for the ticket, which was an air-conditioned bus ride out to the festival and back at the end. And they go back and forth all day long. And that price of the ticket going in and seeing all those entertainers. The biggest problem is you can't see everybody. It's Nirvana if you're a music fan. So the New Orleans Jazz Festival going on now. If you like music, go on your computer after I'm done. Look up WWOZ. That's the radio station in New Orleans that they'll be broadcasting live, and they are the best radio station in the world. They really are. And I have Sirius satellite radio. I have all kinds of Spotify, Pandora's box, and I got it all. And the one I listen to most is the free one which is a public radio station, WWOZ. Because I love the programming. So give it a listen. You won't be disappointed. All right. Anybody else? Sam Ventura sitting on the back of the boat. You got your boat in the water, your toes in the water, your boat in the sand. That's good to hear, Sam. Maybe we'll get a little fishing in this year or something, or a ride, at least a ride. We'll have to do a morning ride. Kenny Milady says Al Hurt played at Fest and was one of his last gigs. Met the Iguanas at Mid-City Lanes and then drank with them when they played at Wilbert's. Yeah, that's right. They used to come into Wilbert's. Mike had some wonderful acts at Wilbert's in Cleveland. Yeah. And then he was running, wasn't he running a place out at their Richfield Holiday Inn too? Barney Googles, I think. I think we worked there for him many years ago. Ass in the Sand. Well, all right. I'm going to have to play a song now because Sam has painted us such a beautiful picture. He's on his boat. And I'm just going back, double checking, make sure I didn't lose anybody here. Laura Lynn Hodge, you'll see us this summer. Yeah, make your plans. Janie Vogel, you still in the house? All right, I'm just looking to see who's there. Because, you know, I have to have a little nipper, a nipper and a tucker just to play a song. Al Hurt, I remember when Al Hurt came up to Kelly's Island. Not to perform. He just came up to the lake to fish. And he got real drunk and had a good time like everybody else does, man. Regular guy. Everybody liked him. He got pretty lit up too, just like we all do. He was a regular sort of fella. Al Hurt. And I'll tell you right now, the next day he was hurting. Ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy. Hoy hoy hoy. Come on, Perch Churchers. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy. I'm not drinking this for me. Ziggy, ziggy. I love doing that. And then I always say, 3D. Oh, that's it. That is it. Whew. If my head ain't in the right place now, it will never be. Wild turkey. I couldn't drink that stuff all day. How about a song? I didn't hire a guest. I don't have any guests tonight. I just wanted to spend some time with the Jazz Fest and spend some time with you guys and just sing a few songs. Maybe we'll have somebody next week. I don't know. Got that guy, the fella from Key West. Oh, we'll see. Are you getting guitar? Well, good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We hate to see you go. I need a song. Brenda G. Fork. Kelly Island White. Chris Paquette. Can I get an amen? Can I get a ride home, Chris Paquette? Kelly Island White, ladies and gentlemen, for Tom Scott. The coffee was bad, and so was I this morning. Lord knows the bright sunshine did not look too good to me. You see, brothers and sisters, late last night, when my big idea was forming, I just took out my credit card. Oh, I like that. And I set it down on the bar, and I started a tour de force of every distillery. Are you ready? I had a Brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. I had a B-52, a 747, and a kamikaze all night. A little bit of rum, yeah, a little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I write. I want a Brandy Alexander, Alabama Slammer, and a bottle of Kelly Island White. Said Monday is a Tuesday, I know it's a blue day. My head's getting heavy in my hand. Debbie Hall, why do I keep doing what I know I shouldn't be doing? Oh, baby, I don't really understand. 3 days late and my boss can't wait. Yet I know my wife is ready for a fight. Hey, to hell with a ball. I'm going to stay here till the fall, laughing and drinking every night. I want a Brandy Alexander and an Alabama Slammer and a bottle of Kelly Island White. I want to be 52 and a 747. I kamikaze all night. A little bit of rum, little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I'm right. I want a Brandy Alexander, Alabama Slammer, and a bottle of Kelly Island White. Well, I wouldn't mind the drinking if those hangovers weren't so damn hard. Yeah, those good times that I have with everyone. Oh, yeah. Here I am, stuck on this island. What can I do with myself when I'm staring at the liquor shelf? I want a Brandy Alexander and a bottle of Kelly Island White. I want a B-52, 747, a kamikaze all night. A little bit of rum, well, a little Jack Daniels. I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I'm right. I want a Brandy Alexander, Alabama Slammer, B-52, 714, little bit of wine, you know what I mean. I want a bottle of Kelly Highland White. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo-hoo. Yeah. All right. And what else? Sing something you'd sing if you were on stage at Jazz Heritage Festival. That is a very good request. I would probably do something like this. You know what? I don't think there's any guitar coming through. Hold on now. Well, I don't think we're getting enough guitar in here. You know? Oh, no wonder. Dope. I feel like Homer Simpson right now. Well, apparently nobody noticed. So I'm a bit confused. If nobody, well, first, Mike, you got to find the hole. Find the hole. There you go. Yeah, I guess it's okay. All right, for Kitty Milady. If I was at the Jazz Fest in New Orleans, I'd probably come out and open up with a little something like this. There it is. No one to walk with, all by myself. No one to talk with, I'm happy on the shelf. I ain't misbehaving on the saving all my love for you. I know for certain you're the one I love. I'm through flirting, honey, it's you I'm thinking of. I ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Yeah, like Jack Horner in the corner, I don't go nowhere, and what do I care? Only your kisses are worth waiting for. My lame darling, well, I don't stay out late. I don't kinda go. I'm on about 8 midnight radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Here we go. Yeah, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, like Jack Horner in a corner, I don't go nowhere, and what do I care, honey? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, darling, well, I don't stay out late, I don't kinda know. I'm on about 8 in my radio. I ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love. Ain't misbehaving. behaving the same, and I love you. That's you, old Satchmo, yeah. Ain't misbehaving or the same, and all my love for you. That's probably a song I would do at Jazz Fest. I'd probably do it a lot better. But for Kitty Milady, maybe what do you have it? I'm gonna have a Bubnick. I'm gonna have Bubnick make me an espresso martini. Ooh, have Bubnick. She calls her husband Bubnick. I like that's a cute name. It's just, you're gonna have Bubnick. Bubnick makes you martinis on a Friday night when you're listening to moi. Have him make me one too. Not express. I want dirty. Drag it through the mud. Drag it to the mud, stud. That's nice. You got it. You got a good guy making you martinis there, Mimi. And thank you, Mike, for entertainment. My pleasure. You know what? If it means something to you guys, it means something to me. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I wonder if I'm doing it to mentally, am I doing this for me? You know what I mean? I look forward to seeing you guys. Whoever shows up, I look forward to playing for you and hearing. This whole thing started during COVID, and it just. We've kind of just kept it going sporadically off and on and everything because it's just so nice to get together with everybody. Say hi. The guitar's too loud is good, loud and clear. Okay. Sounds good. Jerry Taylor. Thank you, Jerry. Sounds good. Everybody says sounds good. All right. You don't even know my name. You mean you never even called my name? All right. You know what? We'll do a little bit of that, Sam. Debbie Hall, I'm going to be at PIB the weekend of the 23rd. You're going to be at the Roundhouse the weekend of the 23rd. What month? You're talking about Labor Day weekend. If you're there Labor Day weekend, I'm there Saturday and Sunday. Sunday at beautiful Thompson Dragway Station, capital of the Mid-America. You guys remember those races? Anybody ever go to the races? We had a Cloverleaf Speedway was not far from here, and I used to love to go with the demolition derbies at Cloverleaf Speedway. That was some crazy shit. Mimi says, remember the very first Perch Church was a Facebook called like the Brady Bunch with like 14 of us. Yeah, well, that's about how many we have. So my career's really taken off, If I was worried about my career, I wouldn't be doing this. That was amazing, and I would have recorded. We've had some wonderful times here on these little get-togethers, and I actually started doing them on Friday night as a tribute. If you're from northern Ohio, northeastern Ohio, you would remember, and you're at my age, maybe a little bit younger, but mostly older, you would remember that every Friday night at 6:00 on WMMS, which was the station for the longest time here, the rock and roll station. There was a fella who would come on, the Get Down Man, Murray Saul, and every Friday night at 6:00, right between Kid Leo's show and who came on at, or did Kid Leo come on at 6? Anyway. Murray Saul would do his crazy get down thing. And I'll tell you, you could tell he was just having a good old time. He was an older guy at the station. He was a salesman. And I think he got a little bit of the loco weed, once you got a little of the loco weed, the whole thing, for every Friday night at 6:00, he would come on and do like you got to get down, got to get down, damn it. And it started off like that. And it went into this developed into this like 5 minutes of like an acid-taking hippie beat poet kind of about getting down. It always has to be getting. And then he would start doing it at concert. He was Murray Saul, the Get Down Man. And he was a sweetheart of a guy. So anyway, I miss that. That's one of the Murray saw the Get Down Man 6 o'clock in Northern Ohio. That was something that iconic to me that I look back to, and I thought, all right, if I'm going to do this, I do it at 6. Well, what happened was most people ain't home by 6, so now we've moved it to 7. But I still dedicate it to the memory of the great Get Down Man himself, a Cleveland legend, Murray Saul. How do I get rid of that crazy hair? It's driving me nuts. There we go. I don't know if I like looking at me while I'm doing this. Oh, God, look how old this guy is. You know what? Let me go back. Troglodytes. Who's still with me here? I might have them. You know what? If I had vodka, you know what? I do have vodka. You know what? I might have to go with a dirty, dirty martini. Well, that would entail me getting up, finding the vodka, getting the mix, and making it. Debbie Hall from Indiana. It's the week before the holiday. No, I will not be there the week before the holiday in May. I am there May 10th, May 23rd, and 24th. I got to find the schedule. But it's just 3 shows in May. We have 3 shows in May. And I'll post them if they're not already posted. I got all my schedules together, my advertiser stuff. I know it doesn't look like I've been doing anything lately, but I've been doing a lot. And it's just like any business, you got to do, and then it takes a while for it to show fruition. If that's the case. Now I've been working. We got a new backdrop, I got some new songs and some new promo and things like that, and see where we go this year. This is going to be an interesting year. And the one thing I want to keep doing is I want to keep singing for everybody because I want people to come out. The one thing about our shows at the Roundhouse, our shows anywhere really, but the Roundhouse is a special place. Roundhouse Bar, Put in Bay. There's nothing like it. People talk about, you could talk about Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe's cool. It's not the Roundhouse. The Roundhouse is just has a spiritual aura, particularly if you grew up around here in the Lake Erie Islands and everything. And the Roundhouse is just a special place. There's nothing like it. And when I can stand up there, just one guy, and be drinking and get everybody singing and feeling like we're all just one group together, that's it. That's the thing. That is the most validating feeling I think a human being can have. You got 300 or 400 people, 200, even if there's only 25 people on if there was a slow day. I don't think there's ever been only 25 people, maybe once. But it doesn't matter how many people are in there. It's just about us being together and singing, reliving the memories, the fun. Mike's room with maybe Bubnik. Mike's room with a select couple people. There we go. Talking about my bedroom. Week before Debbie Hall. Let's see. Maybe what's going on here? Oh, I see something going on. You guys still with me? Yeah, but we could all each other and remember Lena was going to get a hot dog for Bob Swarm for dinner on our way home from the gym. Jib Jab hot dog sandwich. What the hell are you talking? Did you drink that martini? Have another one. Len Boom Boom Goldberg. There you go. Yeah. You got that. Jim Caterson. You know what I'm talking about? You gotcha. Get down, damn it. I was working as a gopher at MMS at the time for WHK, WMMS, and I'd watch him do those get downs, and he was just really into it, man. Yeah, let's see. Vodka, that's what you're doing, Sam. Sam, have you tried the New Amsterdam vodka? That's my generally go-to vodka now. I was Tito's. I like Tito's, but they started raising the price. Not that makes a big difference, but I found this New Amsterdam vodka that I like a whole lot, and it's a very reasonably priced vodka, and it's got a great Art Deco style beveled glass bottle, which I like a lot. So, Tammy Wise, Carl Wise is here. You must be the spokesperson for Carl. Tammy Wise, WMM's Kidleo Bookie Joint, We got the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. Yes, sir. I bet the dogs. I used to bet the dogs when they had that. I'm not much of a horse better. I got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. Guys and dolls, anybody? What's up, Big Cat Chris Peckett? Love the roundhouse. No, it can put me in a corner. Nobody puts Harvey Drews in a corner, especially at the roundhouse. Well, what a segue that is right into the corner of the roundhouse song. Drinking with my Mad Dog friends. Yes, you are, sir. Lots of gays at the roundhouse. Never seen a straight guy. Hell no. Everybody walks in there. I started that. There's people who don't like it, but tough. I deserve an award for that gay or straight routine, man, because that brought everything around. Anyway. I paid the price. Play some more of your warm-up, getting ready for the party songs, because we gotta get down. Cliff knows to get down, man. Denny Sanders, maybe after. That's right. Kid Leo. Matt the Cat was a nice cat. I knew so many of them. The WHK guys, Gary D, I loved. Doc Lemon, I loved. Wild Bill Wilkins, I mean, they were cool guys, aside from really terrific broadcasters. Susan Wolf Dickerson, where has the Wolf Pack been? I thought maybe I said something to offend you or hurt your feelings, as I'm wont to do sometimes when I'm reaching. No, I didn't do that. I know. Not to you guys, I don't think, but. Oh, Lois Camper, Polish Surf and Turf, aka Perch and Kabasi tomorrow. That's a good Polish Surf and Turf. Perch and Kobas. Gay or straight, Chris? What day is it? Be all that you can be, like the Army says. Gay, straight, or call me a zebra. I like that. Zebra! Zebra! I'm proud of that freaking routine. I think that whole thing is a brilliant routine to deal with people walking in and out all day long into a situation. Roundhouse, yeah, soon come. I'm back there. Wolves hibernate. The wolf sisters are hibernating. Well, if the wolf girls are hibernating, what are the wolf men doing? That's what I want to know. Yeah. All right, how about a song? I feel like singing. I don't know what it's going to be. Let's see. Did I see somebody about wanting everything's legal in Mexico? Jerry Taylor, greedy. Just plain greedy. If you're bisexual, you're just plain greedy. That's what my daddy said. Don't be greedy. Dave Stasko, what's for dinner, Uncle Dave? Oh, you guys are crazy. All right. How about a little love? Is that in tune? Is that good enough for us? Hold on. I got to do a song for Indiana Debbie. Because I think I said something about it last week and didn't do it. Ouch. So thanks for hanging out in my basement with me, guys. Someday, this summer, we'll have to do it from the Marble Shack. If I don't have a show on Friday at the Roundhouse and I have them on Saturday and Sunday, I'll do a Friday night show from the Marble Shack if I get my stuff together. How's that? Nah. It's a little off. All right. Did I do Indianapolis last week? Does anybody remember? Yeah. Dave says, Sloppy Joe. You having Sloppy Joe's tonight, Dave? You do anything to put a little lanyap? You know what lanyap is? Anybody? If you ever see it, it's spelled L-A-G. Oh, I see. L-A-G-N-I-A-P-P-E, I believe. It means it's a Cajun term, meaning a little something extra, something special. I'm giving you a lanyap, a little wafer thin mint. Is that your purse or your man bag? What are you looking at? What are you talking about, Cliff? Okay, we're going to ask a favor. Bob Bubnick is asking for Wagon Wheel. Oh, my God. You know what? I haven't played that in a while. So good to see you. What's Susan? It's always good to see you. I can't see you, but I dressed up for you. What do you think? Oh, God. Oh, God. Dave Stasko, a Sleepy Joe. Not a Sloppy Joe, a Sleepy Joe. There's no meat. Just sauce. Oh, there's something there. Dave fell asleep. Jim Cater, Mr. Leonard with the lime green Pinto. Okay. Let's see. What were we going to do? I forgot we were going to do. Let's see. Thank you for the purchase. It's always a pleasure. Lois, my pleasure. I got you, Freebird. Hey, where's Cade Mullock? Okay. All right. Ayo. All right. Having a little bit of difficulty with it, but I'll think for what I do. Now that D is out a little bit. I think for right now, it's good enough, my friends. All right, let's see. Well, I need a fiesta, just like the rest of the gang. So I crossed the border, I put in my order again. You see, in my occupation, I get no vacation, so I'm heading south right away. Everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American way. I want to fly like an eagle with something that's illegal up here. I want to maybe be seen in a little cantina, naked and ordering beer. It's a great situation to visit a nation that really don't care how you play. Everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American way. I want to ride with my friends by my side. And now pretend, oh, I'm Pancho Villa again. Oh, I'll buy me a Harley, get stoned like Bob Marley all day. Ole! I said everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American way. Oh, yeah! I will drink some tequila and then I would feel like a friend. Do you want marijuana? Say, hey, Mr. Whiskers, would you like to see my sisters again? I'll get kind of embarrassed. I really won't know what to say. I guess everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American way. I want to fly like an eagle, something that's illegal up here. Yeah, maybe be seen in a little cantina, naked and ordering beer. It's a great situation to visit a nation that really don't care how you play. Everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American way. I wanna ride with my friends by my side. And I'll pretend I'm Pancho Villa again. I'll buy me a Harley, get stoned like Bob Marley all day. Ole! One more time. Do that with me. Are you ready? Oh, I'll buy me a Harley, get stoned like Bob Marley all day. Ole! I said everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American way. I'll buy me a Harley, get stoned like a Marley all day. Everything's legal down in Mexico. That's the American. Want to go back there again? Ja, ja, ja. Oh, that was nice. Everything's legal in Mexico. That's the American way. One of the old Mike Mad Dog Adams hits. Really should write something. I actually have a couple things coming up. Wagon Wheel. If there was ever a show, Bob Swarm, I really like your style, buddy. I got to let you know. Big Dog Daddy. We got to do a party down there with you guys again, like we did the last time. But we got to invite some of the Perch Churchers. I think Lena would be all about it. Yeah. Underneath Mr. Ed's tree house bar, under the tree house bar, they have some sort of vodka for $9 a bottle. There's no $9 a bottle at vodka at Mr. Ed's bar. Although Ed does have some of the cheapest drinks around. I would be much reticent to drink any vodka that costs $9 a bottle, especially on the island. She walked in the door and made love to the oh, Cliff singing Quaaludes again. You know, I'm going to bring that song out this year again. I hadn't done that in 20 or 30 years. She walks through the doorway and rolls down the hall. She falls off the chairs, stumbles into the wall. It's easy to see as she buckles and bends. She's doing Quaaludes again. Quaaludes again. Oh, Quaaludes again. If you want to roar, you know for sure that she's your friend. She's doing Quaaludes again. Anybody remember this besides being Cliff? Mostly because people who did Quaaludes can't remember shit anyway. Oh. Mike, somehow I have never in all these years heard you sing your song, She Don't Eat Meat. Oh, I hope you liked it. Totally need to find where I can get your song, but I never recorded that one. Sorry. I'll record it just for you. Maybe we should do a recording of that. Diane Ryan, Diane had a birthday recently. Happy birthday, Diane. Glad to see you. Everything's legal in Mexico. That's right. That's the American way. Brenda G. Fork. Try Beacon Bay vodka, locally made. Brenda, Beacon Bay vodka. Okay. Well, hell yeah. Because, you know, if you're drinking it straight in martinis, it makes a difference to me anyway. I like higher end vodka. Or actually, no, not necessarily higher end vodka, but I like vodka that has some quality to it. It doesn't have to be expensive. New Amsterdam, Tito's, you know. But I'll give Beacon Bay vodka. I tried a vodka made out of Michigan, a bacon vodka. In fact, I almost brought it down here to show you guys. Bacon vodka. All right, Marty. I wasn't going to have any more, but this is the last social of the evening of our Perch Church Conjugation, Alien Fish Fry, Jubilation, Jamboree, and meeting. You getting ready for the summer? I sure am. I'm looking forward to it. 45 years performing at the Roundhouse Bar and the Lake Erie Islands area as a whole. And actually, if you really get down to it, it's almost been about 50. I started playing on 17. My band and I were performing at Fitzpatrick's. No, the Loading Dock. It changed names several times. But Fitzpatrick's and the Flats. We were performing. It was Fat Glenn's Back Room, I think it was called. Fat Glenn's back room. My band Windfall. And we had just finished a hot gig at Shiloh Junior High. But that's only 17, you know. So playing in a bar on a Wednesday night in downtown Cleveland in the Flats, that was a big ass deal for me and for all of us in the band because we were all pretty young, actually, underage, essentially. But we were a good band, pretty good band. Not a great band, but we were a good band. We put our hearts into it. And, I got stories. Janie Vogel would like to do a social for my last day of radiation this coming Monday. Janie, I hope that everything works out so well with your ongoing treatments. This is the last day. This is a big deal, right? We're all happy that hopefully it's all going well. And we're happy that you could be with us doing these on the Friday nights. You've already said how much you enjoy them and look forward to them and say, you know what? If it was only you, it would be enough for me. I mean that. Because you let me know how much it means to you. Social and cheers. We're going to do one for Janie Vogel. Another one, for Lois's brother who passed away this week. Chris Paquette, here's to the lady with the pretty red rose shoes. She spends my money. She drinks my booze. She lost her cherry, but that's no sin because she still got the fruit that the box came in. Oh, yeah. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Hindsight, rise. Ah! I got to get something a little more agreeable than wild turkey. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know why I'm having so many problems with the tuning tonight here. Debbie Hall, did I do Indianapolis last week? The song for you, Indianapolis. Because I remember telling you about it. Or the last time you were here, anyway. I might have done it. If I did it, I don't have to do it again. Oh, God. That's not bad. All right. Putting way too much thought into it. I'm overthinking it. Gary Taylor, I remember sitting in the rain under a tent after the fire watching Pat Daly playing Button Bay. Yes, sir, my buddy Pat. Terrific man, terrific guy, a great friend, a great mentor. He will live, as long as I live, he will live in my heart. Because he did something that meant so much to so many people, but most of all, me. When I met Pat Daly, I was just a young kid trying to ply my trade. And here was a guy who was actually good at it and doing it. And he let me become friends with him and open shows for him. And as far as and Pat knew this because Pat would tell me sometimes, he says, you know, Mad Dog, sometimes you make me feel a little uncomfortable. I said, why, Pat? Well, because you praise me so much and you look up to me so much, and I just don't feel I deserve. He was a humble guy. He was a humble man. He wrote a lot of wonderful songs and lived a terrific life. And to have been so close, to have the kind of proximity I had, it was such a privilege to have him as a friend and a mentor. And his wife, Ann, too. Beautiful. His sons, lovely family. Just great life, great man. Nothing but great memories. Janie Vogel, prayers for that. We're all sending the prayers out for our girl Janie, man, and heartfelt condolences to Lois. And on that note, I don't know. I'm going to do Indianapolis. If I did it last week, I'll finish up with something else. Got a tow from a guy named Joe. Cost $60. Hope I don't run out of dough. Told me about a sex offense, put him 3 days in jail. Stuck in Indianapolis with no way to tell the tale. Can't go west, can't go east. I'm stuck in Indianapolis with a fuel pump that's deceased. 10 days on the road, now I'm 4 hours from my hometown. Is this hell or Indianapolis with no way to get around? Called my girl to tell her of the troubles that I had. First time I called her in 10 days, I guess that made her mad. As far as she's concerned, I belong in this Hoosier state. Stuck in Indianapolis with no way to set things straight. Can't go west, can't go east. I'm stuck in Indianapolis with a fuel pump that's deceased. 10 days on the road, now I'm 4 hours from my hometown. Is this hell or Indianapolis with no way to get around? Sitting in this bar is really more than I could stand. If I could get a ride, I really think I'd ditch this band. Who knows what this repair will cost? I'm scared to spend it down. I'll puke if that jukebox plays John Cougars one more time. Cougars. Let me say that again. I'll puke if that jukebox plays John Cougars one more time. But if I ever leave, I swear I'm never to return. And if I get my van back, man, the road I'm gonna burn. Right now my future's in the hands of the boys down at Firestone. Stuck in Indianapolis, feeling all alone. Can't go west, can't go east. I'm stuck in Indianapolis with a fuel pump that's deceased. 10 days on the road, now I'm 4 hours from my hometown. Is this hell of Indianapolis with no way to get around? One more time. Can't go west, can't go east. I'm stuck in Indianapolis with a fuel pump that's deceased. 10 days on the road, now I'm 4 hours from my hometown. Is this hell or Indianapolis with no way to get around? Is this hell or Indianapolis with no way to get around? Yeah, something like that. The Bottle Rockets. Isn't that a great song? Stuck in Indianapolis. Well, thank you all very much. It's been a privilege and a financial pleasure to be coming to you live from the basement of love, the Perch Church Conjugation. I'm Mike Mad Dog Adams. It takes me a little while to get into being Mad Dog here. Have you noticed the transition? It's like, so now I'm Mad Dog. I'm ready. I should go to a bar right now. That's it. Because now I'm drinking. And Mad Dog is here. Yeah. Still got people here. I don't know. Okay, I know what song that we have to do. I know the final song. I am not doing a social with Marty Taylor with the Wild. Okay, just one more. You know, Marty, I'm sending you the link to this Schopenhauer philosophy about women that will educate you, son. It will. Heavy stuff. Oh, God bless the girls out there. Yes, sir. They don't even understand themselves. Yeah. Might you remember the sentiment as the journey continues. You tell him, Janie. Marty's just a young buck feeling his way around the world. Don't go. We can play folk songs. Sing folk songs. I have no way to get around. Too many restraining orders. That's funny. That's what I love to hear. Great show, social. Thank you, Brenda. Jerry Taylor. Good night, everyone. Hey, David, thanks for stopping in. Our truck driving guy. Be safe on the road, brother. To the truck drivers of America, the truck drivers who are really the backbone of this country, man. And I know you guys are getting dicked around now pretty much like everybody else. God bless you, David. Say hi to your lovely wife, too, and we'll see you at the Round Bar. Lois, hello to Michael. Blessings to Noah, and his first communion. Oh, thank you, Lois. And hello to Zach and the rest of your family. See you at the Roundhouse. Love doll. All right, looks like everybody getting ready to take off in that regard. We're gonna close with the old. Let me tell you something. I was doing this song before Hootie was blowing fish. I'll tell you right now. I've been playing this song a long time. Originally a Bob Dylan song. And then the guys from the Old Crow Medicine Show, one of the cats, the leader, wrote a fourth verse to the song and asked Bob Dylan if they could record it with his fourth verse. And Bob Dylan liked it so much he agreed to let them. And it became a hit for the Old Crow Medicine Show. And of course, Hootie, what's his name? Hootie. Now he's over in the Middle East. What's his name? Hootie's name. I can't think of his name. Woo! Hey, love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all just get along. Sing a song. Laugh at a joke. Let's not get offended by what people say and do so easily, because most of them are idiots anyway. They really are. I feel like that dog, that cartoon. What was that? Snurdly? All right. Get your tambourines out. Get your vocals ready. And Bob says, thank you so much for playing this song. It takes us back to the COVID when you were, yeah. You know, it's hard to believe that that's already been 4 years. It doesn't seem that long ago. Have a great night, Mad Dog. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. John Harris, thank you. See, that's the thing. I don't get all the names. I don't get to see until after this thing. So if you're out there and I don't call you out, it's because I don't see you coming up in my feed. It's not because I don't love you. You know I love you. Thanks, Johnny. We'll see you soon, brother. You see your light in the back, the Great Lakes. Okay. Should I even tune it? That's good. Getting out south to the land of the pounds, I was thumbing our way down to North Carolina, staring up the road, praying to God I see a headline. Headed down the coast in 17 hours, I picked me a bootcake dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for a ride. I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. I was blowing from the cold up in the wind. Gonna be a picker in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I play the banjo now. I said the North Country winners keep getting it down. I lost my money playing poker. Had up to leave and I ain't going back. Living that whole life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, hey, hey, mama, rock me. Won't you rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain? Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Here we go. I hear the tambourines. Woodstock, Georgia. Barb Edwards is in the house. Hey, Barb. And I'm running to the south out of Roanoke. I called the truck around and feel he had a nice long toke. He's heading west from the Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta keep moving. Oh, the son of him, my baby, call my mama name, and no, she's the only woman ever died in Raleigh. I know I will die free, 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 free. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Yeah, rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, 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 mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, 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 mama, rock me. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Mama, rock me. And on that note, love y'all. Thank you for being here. We're going to try to do a Perch Church next Friday night, and I hope you can join me if you can. If not, I understand. But I will be back at the Roundhouse Bar for my 45th year, Saturday, May 10th, 2 o'clock, if you can be there. And somebody wanted people to meet at my shows at 3 o'clock outside. If you're a part of the Perch Church, I forget who. I think it was Janie or maybe Lori. But I like that idea. 3 o'clock, you meet out to the side door by the chicken pit. If you're part of the Perch Church and you want to meet somebody else from the Perch Church, I like it. I think there's a good idea there. Mimi says, Mike, thank you so much for playing for Mom. We love you and God bless. I love you guys too. Thank you, y'all. And yeah, no, he's a good boy. They're both good boys. They're just everybody's got to keep me away from them. I'm going to corrupt them. All right, guys. Cliff, take care of yourself. Everybody. Marty. And we'll talk to you soon, my friends. Mike Mad Dog Adams, Perch Church of Love, every day above ground is a good day. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Eins, zwei, drei. Zufa. My pleasure. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.